Ever just walk into a Yum Donald's and order a double burger with no onions, no pickles, but please add an extra slice of cheese, only to walk out with a salad in your bag that somehow still has the double cheese you asked for? And when you go back in, they shake their heads and tell you that's exactly what you wanted. Well, that scenario happened to me when I tried to commission an artist for an OC design. An OC, or original character design, is basically any sort of character you, or anyone, creates that isn't an existing character in media like anime or shows. You can use the OC for personal things like representing yourself on social media, all the way to making a VTuber character out of one. While you can purchase a design from an artist, sometimes you want to change the outfit or look of the character, or perhaps even come up with one from scratch. Some OCs are safely kept locked in the depths of your personal computer, never to see the light of the virtual world though. Most of the time, I like to browse adoptable OC designs because I might be a fan of the artist and I want to support them in some way, or there's a design that really resonates with me. And adoptable auctions can be a dangerous activity to get sucked into. Bidding wars can get intense, especially if it's made by a popular artist that only releases one every quarter of the year. But if you want a more custom look, you'd be on the lookout and see if any of these adoptable artists do custom commissions, or directly look for a character designer that can work out a concept for you. Not gonna lie, I had an interesting experience with a concept artist where I sketched out the design and outfit, from head to toe, accessories and everything, expecting them to build their ideas on top of it, because that was the experience that I had with a previous designer that I worked with. And the result was stunning, yet they still kept the soul of the original design that I sketched out. Then, the resulting design for this other artist was completely different without warning, though I was working with a middleman, so maybe they weren't too upfront with how the artist or process worked, or think I remember them being scared to upset the artist because they worked with them so often, so they had to please them. Even the whole color scheme was different though, come on. The only thing that they kept from my 2-page document that I sent was the animal species that I chose. I've had good experiences with other artists that asked upfront how much freedom they had regarding the design, so I really don't know how it went so wrong here. Now, there's 2 camps of design artists. Ones that want you to provide them with as much detail as possible. So, for example, the type of lace on the skirt should look like this, and the boots should look like a mashup between these 2 sample images I send. Basically, if you photo bashed all of the requirements together, the artist will then draw that persona in their style. On the other hand, I've heard of, and as from the story that I told, some concept artists don't want your input at all. Simply give them a prompt and then you can make minor adjustments on the design. But neither camps are wrong. Most of the time, I give an artist freedom on the pose and expression as the character already exists. It's just that for this example, I was quite disappointed in the process. Communication is key, guys, and if I had known about how the artist does their work, I probably would have been more accepting of the finished product. It's a lovely piece, mind you, but completely not what I was looking for, and I had to find another artist who can make my vision into a reality. And yes, that design is tucked away under many folders in my file directory now. So how to have a smooth experience commissioning a character design artist instead? Generally, my experience with character designers have been pretty good. I usually have an idea in my mind of how the character looks, but I want the artist's take on the design. So what I'd like to do, and would recommend you to do as well if you are in the market for a new OC, is to make a slide deck. Basic character info, things like age, height, body, gender, species. A simple bullet point list is valid here. If the point is related anything color-wise, either have a visual example or hex value. You'd want a hex code eventually for all the colors just to make future artists' lives easier. Then for things like body shape or hairstyle, I've always tried to search for examples of exactly what I want for these. Outfit inspo. Generally ask for an outfit look like Tenshi Kawaii or Rococo Lolita, and then mention the exact pieces that I would like incorporated, like the specific pattern on the dress or the colorway. And lastly, this is optional but sometimes asked by the designer, is some personality info. Things that the character likes, dislikes, mannerisms, or habits. Things that would be helpful to build the world around the character to make it feel more alive. What you put down here may influence the design in some way, so be sure to mention any details that you want included in the final piece. Generally, you'll be able to check what's included in the price you pay for the character design but I have seen some add-ons that you might want to consider getting if they aren't already not included in the base price. Reference sheets. Sometimes the design does not include a flesh-out reference sheet and it's simply a front-facing ping of the design. If the artist offers these, grab a 3-side turnaround reference or at least a back and front reference in any sheer chance that you would want like a 3D model of that character in the future. Most 3D modelers will only accept commissions with at least a back and front reference of the character. The side view is beneficial to clarify how much personality or protrusion that your character has. But even if you're not looking for a 3D model, having a turnaround can help future artists, especially if you want to put them in a dynamic pose that shows any part of their side or back. A reference sheet can also include several facial expressions that the character makes to help explain their personality, as well as zoomed-in details of certain outfit pieces to clarify the complex design. You may also see patterns laid out flat or enlarged for easy stamping, as it can be difficult to get what the whole design looks like when there's clothing folds involved. And commercial use. Commercial use is for cases when you want to use this particular character design outside of private or personal use. So if you're going to a D&D campaign at your friend's house, personal use is usually okay for this. If you're live stream while playing though, not okay. If you're marketing yourself in any way with this character, it's considered commercial use. Though, what counts and what doesn't sometimes varies between artists. If you have a specific usage in mind though, bring it up before you have the artist start on the work. And sometimes you have a base character already and you're just looking for a new outfit or two to dress them up with. I've seen cases where they'll design the outfit and you'll only get just the outfit. So you'll need to pay an extra fee to have them draw the outfit on top of your character. This also applies to outfit adoptables, as it's intended for you to imagine your character in the clothes, or that you would find another artist to draw it together. Now, all of these features, add-ons, yada yada, it sounds a bit costly, no? While yes, it can, and I'm not gonna lie on that end. I've seen 2 digits all the way to $4 signs. You don't have to buy everything upfront all at once. I've mentioned free alternatives before, like using sites like PicCrew that you can use prior to diving into a fully custom OC. Nothing should stop you from creating the character of your dreams, but sometimes it does take a couple of tries to get the perfect character. One more thing. Since generative AI is sadly quite the buzzword nowadays, note that some artists will not accept generated images as reference material. A common hub that people use to search up inspo is Pinterest, and it's already poisoned with AI images. While you can toggle the option to not see these images in the Pinterest settings, some will still come through in the search results. Just try your best and do your due diligence when gathering materials. It's always better just to sketch out something by hand even if you're no artist. As long as you communicate to the best of your ability, the results will be worth it. If you liked watching this video, check out this one about the differences in customizable and pre-made VTuber model designs, or this one that's recommended for you. I stream games and handcam activities like model kit building, TCG pack openings, and unboxings on Twitch, and if you want to support the channel, consider joining the membership, check out my wishlist on Throne to support upcoming content ideas, or other ways listed in the description box below. Bye for now!